long. It was cold. It was long.
Call this regular meeting to order. Call roll.
Mayor Querom.
Here.
Councilmember Newman. Here. Gomez.
Here.
McCall. Here. McCransky.
Here.
Please stand and join us in the pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To get started tonight, do we have public comments? Okay, we'll go to approval of minutes. Commissioner Newman.
Thank you, Mayor. I move that we approve the minutes from the council meeting on March 6th, 2023.
Motion's been second. Comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. Aye. McCransky.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye. We'll go to approval of invoices and City Clerk Nelson.
You want me to do it?
Well, I lost it, so I can just come here. Here it is. So for this period in the Department of Public Affairs and Accounts, we have invoices totaling $88,023.39. In the Department of Streets and Public Improvements, we have invoices totaling $172,161.52. In the Department of Public Health and Safety, we have invoices totaling $121,238.83. And in the Department of Public Property and Utilities, we have invoices totaling $807,306 even. Mayor, all council members have reviewed these invoices and they are submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the invoices as presented.
Second.
Motion's been second. Comments? Call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. Aye. McCransky. Aye. Mayor Querom.
Aye. And go to regular business and City Clerk Nelson.
Next on the agenda is a Plan Commission recommendation that the City Council deny the zoning text amendment allowing gaming parlors to operate in a Business B2 district. Mayor, all council members have reviewed this recommendation and it is submitted for disposition.
I move that we approve the Plan Commission recommendation.
Second.
Motion's been second. I'm going to turn it over to Pete.
For the last two meetings in the Plan Commission, they've been dealing with a petition entered by a local gaming owner who is being moved from his current rental property. And the current code states that if you are looking for a new place, or if you're landing into a new place in the city of Princeton with a gaming parlor enterprise, you can only be in a manufacturing M2 district. He entered a petition to try to get the Plan Commission to make a recommendation to the council to approve that gaming parlors would be allowed in Business B2 districts, which is mainly on Main Street. The Plan Commission considered this for two successive meetings, two successive public hearings, and they decided that they would stick to the code and deny the petition. So they're passing that to the council for the council's recommendation. So if you vote aye on this one, you're agreeing with the Plan Commission to deny the petition.
Motion has been seconded. Any further comments? Council? Call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. Aye. McCransky.
Aye.
Mayor Querom.
Aye. Thank you, Pete. I'll go to City Manager report.
Nothing formally on the agenda. I just want to touch base just real quick. We had our planning session for the fiscal year 24 budget, and with the council and department heads. The copy of the draft budget will be on public viewing here at City Hall on Wednesday, and we'll look at getting it online as well so the public can look at it beforehand. First reading will be scheduled for April 3rd, which is our first council meeting of April. So the second reading at the second meeting.
Okay. Thank you, Teresa. So I got a couple items under Mayor's report. But first, I'd like to recognize Brad Oder. Brad was chosen as the Illinois Daughters of the American Revolution and North Central Daughters of the American Revolution Division's Outstanding Veteran Volunteer. North Central encompasses 7 Midwestern states: Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. It was quite an honor for Princeton, and it's a great honor for Brad, so congratulations. So I got, you want to say anything? Do you want to say anything, Brad? Yeah, you want to say anything? Nancy, you're...
I'm Nancy Gardner, and I'm Vice Regent and Service for Chair person for the Princeton, Illinois.
Can I ask you to come to the mic?
Of course you can.
And make sure that green light on top is lit.
Just hit it down until the green light comes on.
It is not.
Well, just
Oh, it is on. Okay. I'm Nancy Gardner, and I am the Vice Regent and Service for Veterans Chair for the Princeton, Illinois chapter of the NSDAR. One of our main projects is that we do service for veterans. Our veterans mean a lot to us. When I took over Service for Veterans, I knew that we had a veteran in this town who is so active and such a wonderful representative for the town and the city in Brad Oder. So we decided, our chapter unanimously voted him as our chapter's outstanding veteran volunteer. Then the paperwork was turned in, and I'm not surprised, but he became the state of Illinois outstanding veteran volunteer. We just received word this week that Brad was the North Central District's outstanding veteran volunteer. He now goes on to national, so we're hoping for the best, but that will work for us.
Well, good luck with that, Brad. You're deserving. Very deserving. Thank you.
Very well deserved.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've got a couple of proclamations. The first one is the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. On National Vietnam War Veterans Day, we honor all those who bravely served in the Vietnam War and who sacrificed, as did their families and caregivers, on behalf of our nation. Throughout the years of the Vietnam War, 9 million Americans earned the title of United States Veteran. Today and every day, we honor their bravery and commitment and give thanks to a generation of Americans who valiantly fought in service of the country they love, while recognizing the continuing impact on so many veterans of the Vietnam conflict. We will always remember those we lost and honor those who came home. In 2012, our nation launched a 13-year-long commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War to ensure that every veteran, family, caregiver, and survivor impacted by the difficult years of Vietnam feels our nation's gratitude for their sacrifices. Every service member of the Vietnam generation should know that their sacrifices mattered and that their service made a difference. The names etched on the wall at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial remind us of our loved ones who gave their all and never came home. To the families, caregivers, and survivors of the more than 58,000 service members whose names were memorialized in the black granite, we pledge never to forget the eternal sacrifice of your loved ones and what you have sacrificed for the nation. To the families of over 1,500 service members who remain missing and unaccounted for, know that our nation's efforts to bring them home never stop. And to each of the 6 million Vietnam War era veterans who are with us today, we honor your service and all that you have done for our nation. Therefore, I, Joel Quero, Mayor of the City of Princeton, do hereby affirm our commitment to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War, which began on Memorial Day, May 28, 2012, which will continue through Veterans Day, November 11, 2025. And we have, I believe, some Vietnam War veterans here as well in attendance, so thank you for your service, and thank you to everybody who served in the military. So, thank you. One more proclamation. April 11, 2023 marks the 55th anniversary of the passage of the U.S. Fair Housing Law. Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act of 1968 as amended, which enunciated a national policy of fair housing without regard to race, color, creed, national origin, sex, familial status, and handicap, and encourages fair housing opportunities for all citizens. The City of Princeton, as well as the Illini Valley Association of Realtors, are committed to highlight the Fair Housing Law, Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act of 1968 by continuing to address discrimination in our community, to support programs that will educate the public about the right to equal housing opportunities, and to plan partnership efforts with other organizations to help assure every American of the right to fair housing. Therefore, the Mayor, the City Council, and the City of Princeton do hereby resolve that April 2023, being Fair Housing Month, began a year-long commemoration of the U.S. Fair Housing Law and urge all citizens to wholeheartedly recognize this celebration throughout the year. And that's all I have under Mayor Report. We have any old business tonight? Any new business? Public comment. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn and reconvene.
I move that we adjourn our regular council meeting this evening and reconvene for our next council meeting on Monday, April 3rd, 2023, 7 o'clock at City Hall.
Motion has been second. Call roll.
Councilmember Newman.
Aye.
Gomez.
Aye.
McCall. Aye. McCransky.
Aye.
Mayor Quero.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for attending. Dan, you want to get some pictures?
He did? I was hoping that anyone who is a veteran could possibly stay for a picture. Okay.
Can I have your attention real quick? Anybody who's a veteran, you stick around and have a picture taken. Everybody who's a veteran.
Thank you.
Hector, Marty.
I guess not there, Marty. That's nice.
Oh, it's coming along, not as quick as I'd like, but yeah.